Hey friends, welcome back to Tier 2, Lesson 5. We're on Day 2. Learning Guide, you're going to need Teachers page 52. And Ninjas, you are going to need Student page 52 for today's lesson. So today we're on our second day of Lesson 5. We're going to be working on the sound aw. So the sound aw that we're going to be working with today is spelled with the letters A-W, aw, or A-U, aw. And we're going to look to see how those sounds are the same, but they are spelled differently. Okay? Let's look at the first word, raw. Listen as I say this word. Raw. I hear the aw sound in raw. Say it with me. Raw. What vowel sound is in this word? Aw. See how I underlined the A-W? Aw. Let's look at another word. This word is sauce. Say the word with me. Sauce. Now, sauce is spelled a little bit differently than raw. Raw is spelled with the A-W letter combination, and sauce is spelled with A-U letter combination, but the A-U also makes the aw sound. Listen for that same sound in both of these words. Raw, sauce. Do you see how they are spelled differently, but they have the same middle sound? Aw. Let's look at the words paw and fault. Pause this video and see if with your learning guide you can identify the aw sound. Which letters make the aw sound, and do they sound the same? When you're ready, come on back to me. How'd you do, friends? In the word paw, A-W makes the aw sound. In the word fault, A-U makes the aw sound, and they both have the same sound. P-aw, f-aw-t, fault. Do you hear that aw sound in both of those words? Next, we're going to look at your student page 52, your workbook page. We have 4 sentences here, and we're going to fill in each blank with either the A-W combination of letters or A-U to make a word that correctly completes the sentences. So, in the first one, let's look. It took 2 strong people to haul the refrigerator up the steps. Which one do you think correctly goes in the blank? Pause the video and fill out your worksheet. If you said haul, H-A-U-L, you were correct. To haul the refrigerator up the steps. Let's look at the next sentence. There was a pause in the game when one player got hurt. Same thing, I want you to pause the video, get it, pause, and then come back when you have chosen the correct spelling. All right, friends, you should have selected A-U again. There was a pause, that first spelling, in the game. The baby can crawl or crawl across the room. Pause the video, insert the correct spelling of crawl, and then come on back to me. If you said A-W was the correct spelling, you were correct. Let's look at the last one. A baby deer is called a fawn, F-A-U-N, or F-A-W-N. Which one is the correct spelling? Pause the video and check when you are ready. If you said F-A-W-N, a baby deer is called a fawn, you were right. We have a pair of words that we are going to practice with your learning guide. So you are going to say the following words with your learning guide, and I want you to see if these make the same sound. Flaw, and yawn, launch and lunch, draw and crow, pawn and fine. Pause the video and see which pair of words make the same sound. Alrighty, friends. Sorry about that error message too. My computer's about to shut down, but we'll finish this video. If you said that the first set of words, flaw and yawn, was the same sound, you were correct. Flaw and yawn definitely make the same sound. However, launch and lunch are two different sounds. I have the AU sound, which makes ah, and then I have un in lunch. Totally different. Draw and crow, I have different sounds. I have the long A in draw, and I have the O sound in crow. Again, not the same sounds. Lastly, I have the sounds pawn and fine. Those are also different because I hear the ah sound in the word pawn, and then I hear the long I sound in fine. You guys did a great job with the lesson today. What I would like you to do is to go back, look at some of the spellings for AW and AU words, and then join us tomorrow for day 3 of lesson 5. Great job, friends!